Well, we very much regret that these tariffs were put in place. We certainly agree with the European Union that the mechanism of dealing with what is a Chinese problem is inappropriate. We think it's of dubious legality, and we will be with the EU 100% in taking this to a dispute at the World Trade Organization, which is the proper place to take it up if you believe in a rules-based system. Well, it will take some time for us to get an agreement on exactly what those will be. That time would be usefully spent trying to get the United States to rethink this particular measure. It is very, very unfortunate if we get into this tit-for-tat position, especially with one of our closest allies. Nobody wins in a trade war. There are only casualties. Well, we have to see what the measures are. We have said that we are absolutely not against taking those measures if they're required. We would prefer the United States to think again. But if that doesn't happen, then we certainly will be alongside the EU as part of the common commercial policy. That is our duty while we're members of the European Union. What worries me is the potential effect on the UK steel industry, and as well as looking at the countermeasures that we might take to rebalance that trading relationship in the light of the US tariffs. We will need to see safeguard measures put in place to stop any steel that is diverted away from the US market surging into the European and UK markets to the detriment of our own production. So that is an even more urgent matter than the countermeasures that we will have to speak to the European Union about. We think the only way that you can manage a global trading system is in a rules-based manner. And that really requires things to be done through the World Trade Organization, set up specifically by that purpose, not least by the United States itself. And we think that to try to introduce protectionist measures on US steel by claiming it's part of America's national security makes no sense whatsoever.